Shaun, you're playing a team that likes to run the ball. How important is that as far as you guys to fill your gaps as linebackers to make sure they don't get big plays?
I mean, it's very important that everybody does their job. They're a physical team, kind of team that we like playing against. So, I mean, we just got to come out and strike up front, and everybody just got to play assignment football.
What have you guys even heard of Arkansas at this point? What have you guys heard about them?
Well, I know one thing is physical, and they got a big offensive line. So, I mean, it's going to be a good, hard-fought game. So, we got to eat our Wheaties this weekend, be ready to play some physical football.
Have you seen any of their games yet?
Yeah, I watched a little of the Texas A&M game a few weeks ago, and I mean, I know they pride themselves on being more physical than their opponents. So, I mean, they like to run the football, so it's going to be a tough game.
Calvin said he likes those tough games, but what do you feel about it?
Oh, I mean, me personally, I mean, I'm ecstatic about it because, I mean, you finally play a team who's more traditional rather than like all this spread stuff. So, I mean, we get to go and headbutt people and be physical.
How different is that, like after you prepare for all the fastball teams and make a concerted effort to focus on that a lot, to play a team more traditional?
I mean, it's a lot different. I mean, now you're going to, rather than speedball, you have teams huddling up. So, I mean, that's going to work out on our favor. So, I mean, it's going to be good playing a good team.
Teams being physical, people usually talk about that with the run game. What are some hallmarks of teams that can be physical during the passing game from that part?
Well, I mean, when a team can run the ball good like Arkansas, I mean, it's going to be important that, guys on the back end, be on top of themselves because, I mean, they'll run the ball, keep running, then try to take a shot, things like that. So, I mean, all of them guys just got to do their job.
Mark Barron recently said that your defense at Alabama is more complicated than some of the NFL defenses he's had. I mean, how complex is it? And when you first came to the program, how hard was it to kind of learn everything, especially like the Rip Liz stuff?
Well, I mean, our defense is definitely a challenge. I mean, guys go to the NFL and come back and say, the NFL is a piece of cake. So, I mean, it's a testament of, how great of a coach Saban is and his philosophy is. So, I mean, I'm glad he's our coach and not on another team.
What's been the biggest difference, especially like in-game situations, between Coach Smart and Coach Pruitt, calling plays or that kind of thing?
Well, I mean, I really can't. It's hard to explain. I mean, both of them have similar styles. I mean, you run the same thing. Both of them are going to get after you, and both of them intense. So it's really not a big difference.
When you looked at the schedule prior to the start of the season, and I maybe speak for all the players, did y'all notice this 3-game stretch coming up of maybe going to be a pretty tough stretch?
Well, I mean, we really don't try to look down the road. I mean, because you can get beat any Saturday. So, I mean, we just got to focus on one game at a time.
Did you notice though that there's a lot of tough games on the road? Starting with Ole Miss, that some of your biggest games are away. Is that something you guys like, that kind of challenge, that kind of hostile environment? Or?
I mean, it really don't matter because, I mean, at the end of the day, you got to play football. I mean, it's the SEC. Every game will be a good game.
How about getting ready for that SEC schedule, no matter what SEC schedule? What is it like getting ready for that grind just of all the SEC teams, not just these three, but...
Well, I mean, I think it kind of starts, like your preseason practices and things like that. A lot of things we do, like leading up to SEC play, I mean, plays a factor. So, I mean, it's just good to finally be in SEC play.
You're somebody who had to wait his turn to get on the field. I know last week you were one of the players of the week for the defense. How much fun are you having? And how much, again, are you looking forward to this week where there's going to be another physical test and you're going to be on the field a lot?
Oh, well, I mean, anytime you're winning, I mean, it's fun. So, I mean, I've been having fun out there making tackles and things like that. So, I mean, I love all my teammates, and, I mean, I love going to war with them every Saturday.
Sometimes quarterback is a leader kind of on both sides of the ball, somebody everybody's got to trust and look to, even if you're not on the field. Has Jalen, I mean, how quickly or has Jalen earned that trust as a freshman?
I mean, he definitely has the team's trust. I mean, he's our quarterback, we're behind him. So, I mean, we're going to make plays for him to take the stress away from him.
So who's going to score the next non-offensive touchdown?
Man, defensive line, it got to be a linebacker because, I mean, DBs can score, the D-line can score, so hopefully the linebackers can steal one from somebody.
Are y'all tired of hearing that from some of them, like the DBs talking about how many touchdowns they scored?
I mean,
Jonathan Allen.
I'm tired of hearing Deron Payne. I mean, he scored a 2-inch touchdown. So he thinking that he ran 100 yards or something. So I mean, one of the linebackers got to get in the end zone.
One more.
What did Shaun say about the touchdown?
I mean, you know, he thinks he's some kind of world-class athlete when, I mean, I'm sure that Coach Saban probably could have picked up the fumble and walked, took one step and scored a touchdown. So, I mean,
You said this to his face?
yeah.
All right, thanks, George.
Hey,
Thank you.
good